As we all know, it can be hit or miss on the App Store, and your hard-earned dollars can easily be dropped on some very unworthy titles. In today's special episode, we'll be focusing on the very best iOS releases of 2012. So if you receive an iTunes gift card over the holidays, or you're just looking for some very worthy titles for an upcoming road trip, you've come to the right place. Broken down into 4 categories, here's my top iOS games for 2012. Best Graphics, 3rd place. Off-Road Legends. A physics-based monster truck game might not sound like a contender for the best graphics of 2012, but when you see Off-Road Legends in motion, the stunning backgrounds and nice 3D models really give the game a sense of realism. That is, of course, until you flip, crash, and your wheels fall off. Best Graphics, runner-up. Blade Slinger. This is as close to console quality as I've seen on a mobile device. This action game sees the player navigating an old-school western landscape with a horrific twist. The level of detail on the backgrounds and character models is astounding, and the atmosphere really lends itself to the game's immersion. If this was being displayed on a television, you'd have a hard time telling it apart from its console brethren. Best Graphics of 2012. Lily. Running on the Unreal Engine, this mobile title is nothing short of breathtaking. From the awe-inspiring view to the amazing lighting and particle effects, Lily easily claims top spot for graphics this year. The animation is incredibly smooth, and because the interface is so intuitive, it is truly a joy to play. Best Music, 3rd place. Extreme Road Trip 2. Music in games should amplify everything good about the title. The energetic dance beats combined with electro rock brought to us by Big Giant Circles easily puts Extreme Road Trip 2 in our top 3 for this reason. Not only does it get your heart pumping, but it fits so well with the exciting, addictive gameplay. Best Music, runner-up. Gear Jack. Uncle Pipe is an electro-rock band coming to us from Manchester in the United Kingdom. Thrashy synth guitars, fast bass riffs, and electronic squeals and pops blend together to form some of the most compelling game music I've heard, not only on a mobile device, but for this generation. Best Music of 2012. Zombies. While the game itself is very simplistic and the controls quite unwieldy, Zombies' soundtrack is by far and away its standout triumph. It simply melts your ears with its retro-funk chiptune fusion. This, combined with some hilarious voiceover, really add to the retro feel of the glorious pixel art. This is the first title ever to compel me to purchase the accompanying soundtrack. Simply amazing. Most Addictive, 3rd place. Plague Inc. Plague Inc. puts you in control of a biological outbreak, a silent, invisible assassin. Your mission? To eliminate the entire population of the planet. You do this by tactically evolving your strain, tweaking its defenses, transmission method, and attack mechanisms. Kill the infected before it's able to spread throughout the populace, and its mission failed. Spread the disease successfully but don't mutate its symptoms before a cure is found, same result. There's many different ways to play Plague Inc., and there's many different types of diseases to unlock, all of which you can name, giving the mass genocide of the world's population that personal touch. Most Addictive, runner-up. Hill Climb Racing. Despite this title having incredibly bad graphics, music, and sound, it's easily one of the most addictive games of the year. If you can look past its very dull veneer, you'll see the solid, fun gameplay underneath. Get as far as you can using various vehicles with a range of upgrades. It's a simple concept, but the guys over at Fingersoft have created a title that will consume your time. Yes, your friends will laugh at you, and yes, people will wonder what's going on inside your head. But just trust me on this one. Most Addictive Game of 2012. Super Hexagon. Not only is Super Hexagon the most addictive, but easily the most difficult game of 2012. Games can often last just a few seconds before you have to restart. It exemplifies the term just one more game, and Terry Kavanagh got the formula just right. I challenge you to find a more addictive game. Super Hexagon also gets special mention for its soundtrack. It wouldn't be fair of me to list it in two separate categories, but Northern Ireland's Chipsel gives this game a little something special, well worthy of your time.
Game over.
Best overall game, third place. The Room. Puzzle games in general don't necessarily give the user a sense of exploration or intrigue. The Room not only gives you that, but wraps it with lovely graphics and an intuitive interface. You're in a locked room, empty except for an ornate lockbox on the floor. There's no clear instructions on what you need to do. It's your own curiosity that pushes you forward, and you examine the lockbox, swiping, poking, turning, pushing, and twisting every inch of it, trying to work out its mystery. That's where this game shines. Outside the tutorial, it doesn't hold your hand. It's up to you to figure out what that lens does, what that key is for, and how to rotate that dial. It's a very visceral and tactile experience due to the wonderful touch interface. The Room is a unique and thoroughly enjoyable game, and every step forward is incredibly rewarding. Best overall game, runner-up. Minigore 2. It drew me in from the moment I loaded it up with its stunningly sharp graphics and smooth animation. Minigore 2 gets everything right. Other than the loads of weapons, enemy types, arenas and challenges available, the polish of the game is what truly stands out. Every detail of the sound, humour, upgrade and mission systems to the user interface has been finely crafted. The graphics engine is capable of displaying 150 enemies on screen at any given time with no signs of slowdown. It's clear that a lot of work went into the production of Minigore 2, and I highly recommend picking it up. The best game of 2012. Punch Quest. My love of Punch Quest is no secret. Upon the game's launch, I praised its fun, colourful, fast action, familiar sound effects and addictive gameplay. Well, I'm still playing it. As a user who managed to pick it up for free at the game's launch, upon hearing about the financial miscalculation on the part of Mad Garden and Rocket Cat, I immediately purchased the Puncho Doubler, a $1.99 add-on that doubles the amount of currency you earn from each playthrough. Given that I'd already sunk about 10 hours into this title by the time I found that out, I felt no buyer's remorse whatsoever. The fact that Mad Garden's Paul Pridham is one of the nicest Canadian dudes alive really doesn't hurt things either. There was no real question as to what my game of the year would be. Punch Quest is stupidly addictive. It's one of those simple to play, tough to master pieces of art that you'll never want to put down. Buy it, play it, and love it. Well, there we have it, folks, the very best iOS games 2012 has to offer. There will be a link for each game in the description of this video. If you'd like to add to this list, by all means, post your comment below and join the conversation. Thank you so much for joining me for today's very special episode. My name's Alex, and I'll see you again next time. Have a wonderful holiday, folks, and stay safe.